guys, welcome back. So you join me next door in the blue and yellow room. As you can tell, it's not quite yellow anymore, it's actually an orange, and we are just going to be finishing off this room this morning, and then I've got a few other little bits that I've got lined up I want to show you. So I'm going to bring you along. I've got some Zoe Sugg vlogs to watch and listen because she's doing Vlogust, I believe. If anyone else watches her, please let me know, because I feel like no one else that I know in my friendship group do actually watch her, even though she's great. The main thing for today is to get the room with the window done and the one on the left of the window, so that I can push all the stuff in this room into the far left hand corner. Other two walls that you can't see behind the wardrobes can get properly painted, because some parts of it that you can see here I haven't been able to reach because the wardrobe's in the way. And then it also means that I can then finish hopefully the wallpaper wall, because it's got marble wallpaper on it and it's had about 3 coats, and it's still, you can still see it compared to the rest of the walls that have had like 2 or maybe 3 coats, which are almost done. Just needs some edging done. This one has already had 3 coats and there's nowhere near finished, even after doing a 4th coat of the edging. It's just not been covered up. I'll quickly show you what I mean. Wallpaper wall. You can still see the Hulk. And then we've got big windows. That wall is almost done. And then that corner just needs a bit more edging at the very top, and that wall should be done. And then I just need to do the walls behind here. You can kind of see where I've started, but I can't because I'm very short. Painting this room. I have left a pillar because it's very bright in here, and the other half made a note of the fact that how bright it is, that we might need something to kind of neutralise and just make it not too overwhelming, and he was right. Started painting it and I decided to leave it. Good thing though, because I almost ran out of paint. This wall is completely covered. Thankfully this is the marble wall. Now this room is a complete mess, so when I do show you it, please don't be taken back. I haven't moved everything back in, and I've moved stuff from the next door room into this room to free up that room, because we've got some guests coming around soon. It's basically a mess. The floor is a mess, but the colour is insane, and I'm so glad that I managed to do it. So I'm going to give you a quick preview and then, yeah, enjoy. So before I go and end this vlog, I am actually going to be showing you some of the Wallasey, I think that's how you pronounce it, I think I'll finally be able to pronounce it properly, prints that I have been doing. Now I did do a first print yesterday. If you want to see that again, I'll leave a link in my description box. But I've done 2 more and they've gone a bit erratic because I've decided to do different things for each ones. Every single print that I do is a learning curve, and the variations that you can get is mind-blowing, and because they are all hand printed, it makes every single one individual and unique, and I'm just obsessed with this process now. I think I found my way of producing landscapes that aren't in painting or drawing form. This is very much a more freeing process of printmaking / collage. So I'm going to show you yesterday's one again to remind you if you have no idea, and also if you didn't get to see it. The first version always turns out really controlled. So here it is. You can see where I've used the collage bits of paper to be able to imprint the black onto the white. The colours I actually did use for the actual sketches were a little bit more muted, but trying to get that colour was very difficult, so I decided to compromise, but I got as close as I could to it. So this one is very controlled because I put the yellow on the paper and the blue on the paper first, and then I printed with the blue and then the black on Perspex to then reprint, a bit like a screen print. So it's very much still, and you can kind of tell what it is ish. This second one, I decided to not print the blue onto the paper. I decided to just print it onto the Perspex, and again, it did work. It's a bit more atmospheric, but you can see where the white it's more noticeable. I can go back over it and just line it quickly to give it a bit of a windy effect, but still a great outcome. I just need to slightly edit it, and the black has worked out really well, as I love to see it, but still needs a bit more editing, this one, compared to the first one. The first one I think is done. And then the third one is still relining up the Perspex. I just went a bit crazy and just wetted the Perspex completely. I lined up the paper with the yellow, and there's a bit of black that had cross-contaminated, and it sort of works. But basically I just wetted the Perspex so much that everything starts to bleed, but it creates this lovely atmospheric look to it. And this is what it's all about, experimenting and seeing what is actually working. So with this one, I would like to go back over and just print the black again, just to crisp up certain areas, because this yellow is lovely and it does give a really lovely texture of the beach. But I feel like it can still be improved, whether it be just using the bits of paper that I took off the Perspex and printed them on whilst wetting them, or actually going back in with the Perspex. Obviously making sure that the yellow and the blue is dry, so it's not going to interfere with it too much. So that's it everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Please let me know which version you prefer, and I will gladly comment more about it. If you guys would like to join for more videos, please give me a like and subscribe. I will leave a couple of links in my description box of some other videos like this. If you want to join me, I'm still updating my house. It's going to be a forever and ever job. But there's one less room to paint, which I'm very happy about. This room is literally taken out of me, and yeah, it's a lot, but we are getting there very slowly. Very slowly. We're 7 months in. 7 months? 8 months in. 8 months into moving into this house. I think we actually viewed the house this time last year because I was actually on jury service at that time, which I thought was a massive coincidence. The fact that I got to do normal shifts and then go out and see house sales. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching again. In my description box you'll find links to all my social medias and also my eBay selling account, which is where I sell all my artworks that I feature on my channel plus a couple of extras. There's also a PayPal donation page if you'd like to make a donation, greatly appreciated. If you can't do any of that, I understand. Like, cost of living crisis is just insane still. So please just like and subscribe because it does help me out in exactly the same way. But until then, I shall see you guys later. Bye!